up against the Olympic bronze medalist Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Now, as far as the women's singles draw is concerned, at quarter-final stage we'd lost the first and second seeds, so only 4 seeds left, 2 in each half. In the semi-final it was the battle of the former world champions in the top half of the draw, and Gregoria Mariska Tunjung made it through to a third consecutive final. That's really very rare indeed. So as far as the race to the World Tour finals is concerned, we already know the 8 qualifiers. Look at the top 9 on that list. Exclude Chen Fei, the former Olympic champion, as the third Chinese player. She can't compete. And it is the other players that we saw on that list, up to number 9, including the lady we're about to watch, Ratchanok Intanon, who have qualified for the World Tour finals. And in fact, I was chatting to her on the bus yesterday evening on the way back from the stadium, and she and I were discussing the fact that she won her semi-final here, and the fact that she's in today's final was the deciding factor in guaranteeing her place at the World Tour finals. Yes, a lovely moment with the young player, the young mascot, bringing her onto court. Emerging from the mist, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung in a third consecutive final here at the Kumamoto Masters, the Olympic bronze medalist. And I'm sure many of you will have noticed that our 3 titles decided so far have gone to players from 3 different nations. If Gregoria Mariska Tunjung was to win this final, then we would be guaranteed the 5 titles going to players from 5 different countries. It would be the second time that has happened this year, and at this level of tournament, the first time since the 2014 Denmark
Okay, we have
Open.
red or black. Gregoria.
So Ratchanok Intanon leads
Here.
9-3 on
red.
the head-to-head, so this is
Serve.
the
Which side you prefer?
13th
Okay.
edition of these 2 players meeting across the net. I think I'm right in saying that Ratchanok won the toss of the coin and chose to serve. And that means that Tunjung has chosen to start this near end. It's difficult to tell who chooses what, because we're looking at the actual coin that's tossed and can't see the players' replies. 30 years of age now, the former world #1 and former champion. I believe she's going to go up into the top 8 on the world ranking after this week in Kumamoto. She was world #1 for 2 weeks, and that was from the end of April 2016. This, remarkably, is her 13th Super 500 tournament final. That's more than any other singles player, and not just women's singles, men's singles as well. Gone the full distance twice in the second round against Zhang Beiwen, and in the semi-final against another former world champion, Nozomi Okuhara. Came from 12-18 down in that opening game before winning it 21-18 and 21-14 in the deciding game. So to the former champion, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, won the title here 2 years ago, beating the then Olympic champion Chen Fei in the final. Last year she lost to Akane Yamaguchi on finals day. And she's been as high as 5 on the world ranking, but after a persistent illness problem since the Olympic Games, her ranking has dropped to number 11. Now she, like her opponent, has been the full distance twice in the first round, and then in the quarter-final against Takahashi.
Ready to play?
In the semi-final, beat last week's champion at the Korea Masters. That was a 300 event, Chupin Chiang of Chinese Taipei. Fabio Betto will be our umpire for this one. There he is from Italy. And Chen Qing Ku from Chinese Taipei, the service judge. What an intriguing matchup, isn't it? A former world champion against an Olympic medalist. I'm really looking forward to this. The only thing I'm slightly unsure of is the stamina levels of Tunjung, given her vestibular episode problems that she's had in recent months.
Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, Indonesia. And on my left, Ratchanok Intanon, Thailand. Ratchanok Intanon to serve. Level, play.
So Ratchanok Intanon getting this women's singles final underway against Olympic bronze medalist Tunjung from Indonesia.
One, love.
So both players adding their names to the record books today, regardless of the outcome of today's final. The 13th Super 500 final.
Service over. 1-all.
And for Tunjung, she joins a very esteemed list of women's singles players who have contested 3 consecutive finals at one particular tournament. Last player to do so was the Olympic champion, Unsay Young, at the Malaysian Open. Been in the final for the last 3 editions. Oh, that's going wide. Oh, she's taken it. Oh, lovely shots from Ratchanok Intanon.
Service over. 2-1.
And if you're curious, there's actually been 3 different players, women's singles players, who have contested 4 consecutive finals at one particular event, and that was Saina Nehwal at the Indonesian Open, Wang Shouxian at the Korean Open, and Tai Su Ying recently announced her retirement. She's done it at 2 different tournaments, the Malaysian Open and the All England Championships. Mind you, that's not a record because Lee Chong-wei was in 7 consecutive men's singles finals at his home event, the Malaysian Open. Nice block.
Service over. 2-3. Out. Service over. 4-2.
Oh my goodness, a miss hit from Ratchanok and then a miss hit from Tunjung.
5-2.
Well, this is the first final for Tunjung since she was in the final of this event last year. And she's looking for her first title since she won this event 2 years ago. Oh, that was an opportunity for Tunjung.
7-2. Service over, 3-7.
Of course, I've just given you some completely duff information about 5 titles going to players from 5 different countries.
5-7.
Last time that happened was at the Arctic Open. In fact, it's already happened 4 times this year. I was looking at the wrong stat. I do apologise about that.
Oh.
Nice.
6-7.
Well, it's one of her favourite shots, that backhand cross-court net shot.
7-0.
Super.
8-7.
6 straight points to go into the lead. Wow. Beautiful skills at the front of the court.
9-7.
Make that 7 straight points. The last time they met, these 2 players, was in this event a year ago, in the 2nd round. And obviously with Tunjung going all the way through to the final, she won a year ago, 21-14, 21-15. Missed it, it's just wide.
Service over, 10-8.
This is extraordinary, 8 straight points. No, it's not.
Thank you.
It is the mid-game interval, though. And it is Gregoria Mariska Tunjung who has the advantage, a 3-point advantage. And it was, in fact, 7 straight points. From 2-7 down to now 7 up.
Pikir-pikir banget ya.
11-8. Play.
nice idea.
9-11. Thank you.
Oh, she has got lovely net skills, Tunjung. But then so has her opponent. It really is an absolute treat to watch two women's singles players with such delightful technical skills and such deception. Both easy, relaxed hitting motions. Super shot.
12-11.
So all 4 points since the mid-game interval in favour of this lady, Ratchanok Intanon. Beautiful. Absolutely delightful.
12-all.
Well, the problem is, for both players, they know that if anything is loose at the net, it's going to be severely punished by their opponent, and therefore they're trying to play very tight net shots. Inevitably, there will be 1 or 2 errors. Super.
Well.
6 of the 7 points since the big game interval to Ratchanok Intanon.
Service over. 13-14.
That is just wonderful. I told you it was one of her favourite shots, but look how early she takes this one, Ratchanok, and just caresses that shuttle across court. Missed it.
Over 14-16.
That's a beauty. Threaded it down the line.
15-16.
pushed wide. Yeah. Frustrated with herself, Tunjung.
15.
What an headshot. Oh. Looked all the way as if she was going to play a push there.
19.
Intanon.
15.
And then suddenly sort of chopped underneath the shuttle to play it back to the net. What delightful skill. Just wide, and it is game point opportunities
Game point. 15.
for Ratchanok Intanon.
Service over. 16-20.
This time, second game point opportunity is converted. 21-16, the opening game to the former world champion and former world #1, Ratchanok Intanon. But some delightful skills on display in that opening game from both players. Opening game in 16 minutes, 21-16.
Yang penting si main loss lah ya, nggak usah terlalu kepikiran. Karena aduh kok mati terus orang, loss lah ya. Segitu aja, sip ya, berawal ya. 5 poin pertama.
Main netnya jual loh ya.
$20 seconds. 20 seconds. Coach. When players are in position, no more coaching. Okay?
Well, Ratchanok's coach getting a little warning from the umpire because
Second game.
didn't leave the court when asked to do so.
Play.
So Ratchanok Intanon, #3 seed, 1 game to the good against the #4 seed, Olympic bronze medalist Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. Just long. She's hitting with the drift now, Tunjung.
Service over. 1-0.
Missed it.
2-1.
Incidentally, when Tunjung won this title 2 years ago, she became the first Indonesian to win a women's singles Super Series or World Tour equivalent, which is 500 and above, a title in the Super Series and World Tour era. And that dates back to 2007.
4-1.
That's an unbelievable shot. Cross-court angled smash for Intanon, played to perfection.
5-1.
Longest rally so far, only 23 shots. Well, this is not the start that Tunjung would have hoped for in the second game. The short lift with the wonderful cross-court net shot. Well reached. Oh, what a pity from Tunjung's point of view. She's done so well to reach this shuttle. Here it comes. Ooh, that would have stung on the Grey's knee, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, in fact, I think she's dislodged the plaster.
Okay.
Running repairs needed.
Thank you.
Well, we had a 7-2 scoreline in the opening game in favour of Ratchanok Intanon, and then she lost the next 7 points. I wonder if we'll have a repeat of that. Possible.
Service over. 3-7.
Only one title so far for this lady this year. That was the Indonesian Masters. That was a 500 event. Her third title in her 4th final at that event. In fact, she'd first won the Indonesian Masters as a 15-year-old.
Service over. 8-3.
Super. Brilliant return.
Service over. 4-8.
A moment of magic. And Even Gregoria Mariska Tunjung just smiles in disbelief. How on earth did Ratchanok play that? I told you it was one of her favourite shots. The backhand cross-court net shot. Unbelievable.
Ten, 4.
Well, win or lose today's final, I'm sure I'm among many fans around the world will be absolutely delighted to see Tunjung back on finals day at a major event after all her illness problems.
Thank you.
She's such a delightful individual and such a delightful badminton player. Lovely skills. We've missed her in these latter stages. Nice.
6, 10.
Missed it.
Service over, 11-6 interval.
So 11-6 the advantage to Ratchanok Intanon. Having already won the opening game, she's looking in a very commanding position at the moment. So a game and 11-6 up. Ratchanok Intanon in search of her second title of the year. Yeah, that's a good smash from Gregoria. Done it again. Would you believe it? Another backhand cross-court net shot played to perfection. Take a look at this. That is just ridiculously good. I told you these players had skill. And they make it look so easy. And it's not easy, I can assure you of that.
Over 8-12.
Nice.
9-12.
Pushed it long, only 2 points the deficit.
10-12.
And this is more than possible now for Tunjung. One point the deficit.
11, 12.
Nice. Oh, Tunjung trying to do to Ratchanok what Ratchanok's been doing to her.
Time is over. 13,
Attempting
11.
the low down backhand cross-court net shot.
Thank you. 13, 11.
Yeah, she's trying to up the pace. Here's Tunjung.
11.
Pace of movement, pace of shots. Just wide. Another good rally.
Service over. 12, 14.
Super angle.
Service over. 15, 12. Here as well, please.
I'm
Watch
not
court,
sure
please.
any player in World Badminton could have got that one back.
Thank you. Late. Oh,
Yeah. Got behind the shuttle well on that occasion.
service
Tunjung.
over. 13, 15.
That's a pity.
Service
She
over.
was within touching distance.
16, 30.
And that goes down as a cheap point for
Yeah, use your
Ratchanok
feet.
Intanon.
Use your feet, yeah. Thank you.
That's another cheap point.
13.
That's 3 poor rallies, if you can call them rallies, from Tunjung. Just wide. Now,
Service over.
Tunjung is going to have to
14-18.
absolutely work 100% maximum. That's a lovely shot. Yeah, she's still in there fighting.
15-18. Yep. Yeah, please. Yes. One more, please.
Longest rally so far. 24 shots, beats the previous longest rally by just 1 shot.
Can you wipe here as well? Come here. Yep. Yep. Thank you. Fifteen, 18.
She's challenging that is Tunjung.
Called in.
We've had remarkably few challenges today, and that's testament to the quality of the line judges. First challenge in this women's singles final. Come on the line.
1 challenge remaining.
2 points away from her second
Over.
title of the year.
19,
Ratchanok Intanon.
15. Play.
That's landed in as well.
Service over. 16, 19.
Pushed it long, and it is match point opportunities for Ratchanok Intanon to win a second
Match
title
point.
of the year.
16.
Not yet.
That's over. 17, 20.
You've got to love it.
18,
The refusal to
20.
give up. If only she hadn't made those 3 unforced errors. From 13-14, I think it was. That goes long as well. Now a challenge from Ratchanok Intanon, and I suspect this is purely a tactical challenge. I thought that looked to me as if it was definitely flying long. Difficult difficult for me to actually see the shuttle land on that back line. Here we go. Indeed, it was clearly long.
Challenge unsuccessful.
3
One challenge remaining.
match points have come and gone.
19.
Just one
20.
more remains for Ratchanok Intanon. Just back level. 4 match points brilliantly saved by Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. 20 all, and extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. What a match. Just shy of 40 minutes and 20 all in the second game. I don't believe it. She's played a couple of backhand cross-court net shots to perfection. Now, at 20 all, Ratchanok Intanon plays one off the forehand side. That really is perfection. A 5th match point opportunity for Ratchanok Intanon. And this time she converts. A second title of the year for Ratchanok Intanon. 21-16, 22-20 on her 5th match point opportunity. 41 minutes for her victory and the second title of the year. I think she's tired, but very happy. Well done, Ratchanok Intanon. And spare a thought for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung. I, for one, am delighted to see the Indonesian back and back playing well after all her illness problems. A final played in great spirits, as always, between these two players. And Ratchanok Intanon goes and grabs her opponent to stand with her for the photographers. Confirmation of the scoreline, Ratchanok Intanon beating Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, 21-16, 22-20. This is the 5th match point opportunity. And having been 20-16 up, finally, Ratchanok Intanon converted. 41 minutes for her victory. Isn't that lovely? The respect these women's singles players have for each other is immense, and whilst they battle on courts, deep friendships off court.
Japan 2025. We will begin the women's singles award ceremony.
ただいまより HSBC BWF ワールドツアースーパー500熊本マスターズジャパン2025女子シングルスの表彰式を行います。
So the players step forward for the prize presentation for the women's singles finalists.
Women's singles, the runners-up is Gregoria Mariska Tunjung, Malaysia.
First final for Gregoria Mariska Tunjung since the final here a year ago. Lovely to see her back playing well once again.
Ratchanok Intanon, Thailand.
For Ratchanok Intanon, a second title of the year to add to the Indonesia Masters, also a 500 event on the HSBC BWF World Tour.
The presenter is Governor of Kumamoto Prefecture, Kimura.
はじめにメダルの贈呈です。プレゼンターは熊本県知事木村隆様です。
Her 13th final in her career for Tunjung, her 7th at World Tour level. For Ratchanok Intanon, her 25th career title and an 8th
Next, we will present
World
the special
Tour.
prizes, Kumamoto Last Toy and a bouquet from J.A. Kumamoto Keizai-ren. And the presenter is chairman of the Kumamoto Daily News, Kunihiko Kawamura.
続いて副賞の贈呈です。大会公式キャラクター熊本のぬいぐるみと JA 熊本経済連様より提供のブーケが贈られます。プレゼンターは熊本日日新聞社代表取締役会長川村邦彦様です。
Thank you, Mr. Kawamura.
川村会長ありがとうございました。
We will now move on to the photo session with Kumamoto. Here comes Kumamoto.
続いてフォトセッションです。ここで熊本県営業部長兼幸せ部長くまモンも駆けつけてくれました。
A little confused. Where was the mascot? Kumamon, the famous bear here in Kumamoto. Isn't that lovely? Waves goodbye to Kumamoto. Victory here in Kumamoto. She will be on a plane to Sydney, Australia for the Australian Open next week.
Congratulations to all the players.
選手の皆さんおめでとうございます。
Oh, some lucky fans going to get the bouquet of flowers as we look forward to our last final of the day. It's an all-Japanese affair. It is Kodai Naraoka against Kenta Nishimoto. Welcome back to Kumamoto. It's finals day here at the Kumamoto Masters. One more final to come, and Japan are guaranteed a second title at the Kumamoto Masters. The third